Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back. So today I'm going to be giving you my review on the Starfield story. So this review will be on the Starfield story alone. You'll have no extra stuff, no gameplay things. We're just going to be talking about the base story, and then we're going to compare it to the older Bethesda games, and then at the very end of the video, I'm going to tell you if it is worth playing through the Starfield story, or like how much you should play it, if you should rush it or you should save it, and all that stuff. So without further ado, remember to like and subscribe if you do enjoy, and let's get into it. So I had around 20 hours on my game file when I finished the main story, which I would say around like 18 hours of those were doing the main story, and 2 hours of those were just doing extra stuff, because I really wanted to push through it, because I was actually really enjoying the story. So I just kept on pushing through and just kept on getting better and better, and that's kind of why I went through it so fast. If I could go back, I wouldn't have done it so fast, but I did really enjoy it, so that's a massive plus for me. The story kept on encouraging me to keep on going. And compared to a lot of older Bethesda games, this is a big step up, not to things like Skyrim and Fallout, but definitely to Fallout 76 and the Elder Scrolls Online. This is a big step up from their past failures, and that's why I'm actually giving the story a lot of credit, especially because this is something that's a little bit new to Bethesda's kind of team that makes the story. So this story had a lot of options on how they could have created it. I think the way they created this story is amazing. Now, obviously, there are some repetitive parts with, getting the artifacts and stuff like that, but everything else in the story is very, very good and has some very interesting missions. You meet a lot of characters, and that's kind of the part that ties in the story the most, is your individual experience with each character. So obviously, you kind of meet the characters throughout the time of playing the game. You start off with Barrett, and then you meet one of the characters throughout the story. But that's the thing that makes this story so good, is the connection with the characters that changes kind of the way you work in the story. And this is very similar to older Bethesda games, where whatever decision you make changes the alter of the story, which luckily in this game, the story is not relied on factions like Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4, but the factions can play a part into the story. So just going off like my basis thoughts on the story, I actually had some very unique experience with it, especially with decision making. So you will come to a quest, which I forgot what the name was, but this is kind of in the second, if it was like 2 out of 3 parts of the story. So this is kind of when a certain character, I'm not going to say because I don't know what the other endings are, but you will lose a certain character, and that's like that feeling I got when we lost that certain character. That character from Constellation was a very similar feeling when Hosea died in Red Dead. Like, I haven't had that same kind of gut feeling from a game like I did with Starfield, which is really surprising, because I feel like a lot of people would say, oh, that's kind of stupid, but I actually had a weird feeling in my chest when we lost this character, and that was a really unique experience to me, because I haven't felt that from a video game since Red Dead. I think the only ever games I've felt like that was probably Fallout 4, when like your wife dies, and then I would have to come up with a list, but it was a very unique experience, and I was really happy, because I always rate a game on kind of the feelings you get from it. I feel like experience something like that means the game did a good job, because you get connected to the characters from Constellation, which is really amazing. And that's something I just really enjoyed, is that you do get to know the characters and you do get to experience them. And then later on in the story, you pick between 2 characters of the Starborn, and again, that changes it. I did pick the Ambassador, so next time I play, I will pick the other one, which is the Hunter. But I feel like that also, again, those decisions you make adds a lot of replayability, and that's what Bethesda is good at. You never do one playthrough. You never do one playthrough and never play again. You do playthroughs again and again and again, pretty much until you're bored of the game. And that's the same as the ending. There's 2 decisions. Now, I'm not done with my playthrough. I'm really happy with my character, so I did go back to my ship. So I haven't actually went to the plus version of the game, but I would definitely do that soon. It's just I really want to finish my factions and stuff like that in the normal game before I get the plus stuff and all that. And you lose your ships, which I really like my ships. But that is gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Now, obviously, I haven't experienced a full part of Starfield, so definitely gets to that soon, but I am really enjoying this game. I definitely would recommend you guys play through the story, because it's definitely worth it. Even though, thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video, and have a good rest of your day.